Hello, everyone. My name is enbyzee, and I am so excited to be your host for this very strange animal block. First and foremost, though, I want to remind you all why we are here and who we are raising money for. Founded in 1945 with the creation of the CARE package, CARE is a leading humanitarian organization fighting global poverty. CARE places special focus on working alongside women and girls. Equipped with the proper resources, women and girls have the power to lift whole families and entire communities out of poverty. In 2024, CARE worked in 121 countries, reaching 53 million people through 1,450 projects. That is incredible. To learn more, visit care.org. Are you wondering who are the masterminds behind this super showcase? Why, it's Lady Arcaders, of course. Lady Arcaders is an all-women's gaming collective. Lady Arcaders welcomes all women in gaming, speedrunners, developers, and casual fans alike. In addition to our cozy private community, we run weekly showcases on our Twitch channel, as well as larger charity events throughout the year, like this one. If you're looking to make a direct contribution to CARE, type !donate in chat to get the link to our Tiltify page. You can also scan the QR code on screen with your phone for quick and easy access. While you're there, be sure to assign your donation to one of the exciting incentives or bid wars. It's a great way to add some extra fun to the marathon, all while supporting a good cause. Right now, the incentive we have open is No Wrong Left, Choose Where to Start. The hardest part about starting a project is choosing where to start, so we've pawned that decision off on you. Do we start with dark blue, bright pink, or black? You decide. The big head incentive was met quite quickly, so I'm pretty sure you all are very, very excited to see that. And I am just as excited. I want to see dinosaurs with giant heads. And it looks like we are just about ready for that. So give us just a moment and we will come back and get that run started for you. Alrighty, chat. Are there any dinosaur fans? Because it looks like we're about to witness AstridTheHorrorGirl running Turok 3. Shadow of Oblivion, any percent, as an anatomically correct raptor. Astrid, show them what this raptor can do.
All right. That is correct. 100% anatomically correct raptor. Hello, I am Astrid the Horror Girl, and I am here to play some Turok 3. And with me is wonderful commentary buddy, Kree.
Hi. I have no idea what's about to happen, but I've heard it involves a goth horse with a grappling hook. So
that's correct.
It should be fun.
Absolutely. So, the thing about Turok 3 that is kind of excellent is you can see like the character creation screen here. You have like Danielle, one of the main characters, and it has a whole description of her life, her backstory, all this stuff, her age, her weight, her height. Joseph is another main character, and then you have over here, this is the protagonist from Turok 2, and of course, what we will be playing as, this Velociraptor, whose description says, Dinosaur Go Burr. I'm just saying, this is clearly the best option to go with. Age 75 million, and looking pretty good for 75 million, I gotta say. So, yeah.
Oh,
and
this is gonna be good.
one of the great things about the Velociraptor is it is the fastest that you can play as. And in between Danielle and Joseph, they're basically the same campaigns, but they have different routes that you can go because Danielle can jump really high, Joseph can't jump at all. Joseph can crawl into little spaces. Danielle can't crawl at all. And it creates different routes to go on. But the Raptor can do all of those things. And therefore, you can just take the path that is fastest. So, with that being said, we are about ready to begin. And the time will start when I say that I am sure that I want to select this character. So the time will start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we're just going to start by going in this elevator and turning the elevator on. So I want to point out something. Velociraptor, see those claws right there? Well, that makes sense, right? But say I wanted my grappling hook, it just becomes a fist. And say I want my glaive, it also becomes a hand. So that's one of my favorite little things about this game.
The three-armed velociraptor with a grappling hook.
Yes, and
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
That is not the end of our arsenal that we will have whatsoever. Also, this guy is very funny because, first of all, his head is huge. Thank you for activating big head mode, y'all. But secondly, so he just talks to us like we're a normal person. Just talks this velociraptor. And I'm sure that he will be okay up there.
He's definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely fell in that hole just normally.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Absolutely.
He's fine.
Amongst the speed tech in this game is this game, when you move diagonally, you move a little bit faster because you are choosing 2 different directions at the same time. So that's 2 different inputs that the game is reading. So you get to go twice as fast by having those buttons down. It's pretty cool. Other things, look at this grappling hook. Look at how cool it is. But oftentimes using the grappling hook to get to places is faster if you have that option. So we'll be using it a lot whenever we get the chance. Other fun things that you will experience in this is that this glaive that we have is utterly broken. That is because, basically, when you throw it, it spins and it does damage as it's spinning. This is a remaster of a game that was on the Nintendo 64. And as such, this game was never intended to go PC gaming frame rates. So for us going at 120 frames per second, it calculates so much faster and all of that. So you'll just see this melting what should be full-fledged boss battles, just reducing them to nothingness. It's so good. And here's a fine example. Absolutely, Velociraptor go burr. Here's a fine example of us going faster than the game realizes that we can. We're just going to outrun this train. And because we passed the trigger for the train, there's a second train directly behind it because it triggers another train if you go along the tracks. Because you're supposed to do a whole bob and weave thing, but, you know, we're too fast for all of that.
City infrastructure has problems if the signaling lets it do that. Also, I'm sorry. The aliens with the big heads.
Yes. They're pretty great.
I was prepared for the humans. I wasn't prepared for that.
No. There's little that you can be prepared for with the big heads. They're pretty terrific. Thank you again, everyone, for those generous donations to give us Big Head Mode. It is a blessing. It also, Big Head Mode makes the first boss fight harder and makes the second boss fight easier. It's kind of funny.
Oh, that's fascinating.
The reason is because the first boss fight, which is coming up here shortly, the vulnerable spot of it is the neck. And we can't hit the neck because the head is too big. So we have to do the fight a little bit more legitimately, unfortunately. So
Though presumably, we do still have a glaive that is hitting way harder than it should.
Yes. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. And the boss fight's over.
Can I give you a reward for that boss fight?
Absolutely.
All right, I have a $10 donation from Erica Lawless that says, "Let's go, Astrid. Dinosaur, go burr."
Heck yeah.
Dinosaur, go burr.
And I do want to point out that that was put toward the bright pink select where to start incentive, and also the randomized bosses incentive, maximizing that donation, using it toward 2 incentives. That's right, you can use it toward a bid war and a regular incentive. So make sure that you select both.
So, if you're wondering, wow, how did we get to this military base and why are we here? I don't know. I don't know. But one thing's for sure with this military base is that it's about to self-destruct with these, like, nuclear weapons that are here. And if you're wondering, damn, we must have missed a lot in the story, you know? There must have been a lot that went on. I honestly don't think you did. I've played this game a few times with the cutscenes on and everything. It's kind of inexplicable. As far as I know, in the 16-minute cutscene that we start at the beginning of the game and skip, Joshua, the protagonist of Turok 2, has a dream about this child that is being held in an alien prison somewhere. And the reason that we're here is because someone drew graffiti of a child on the wall at this military base, and so we're here to investigate. And it's a good thing we showed up because it's gonna self-destruct. This is a little skip. There's a whole cutscene there, but that starts that level, so if you just say restart level, it just skips the cutscene.
Oh, that's so silly.
Oh, we got the bad hanger.
Uh-oh. Oh,
That's
no.
okay. It's, there's a hanger that you can either get the, Joshua, or not the Joshua, the Danielle hanger, or you can get the, Joseph hanger. And if you get the, Joseph hanger, it's faster. This is the Danielle hanger, however, so it's a little bit slower. But that's okay.
I have been curious. So obviously the poor guy who we definitely say from the sewer.
Yes.
Didn't think anything of you being a raptor. Does anyone think anything of you being a raptor?
Of course not. We're the Turok.
Awesome.
That's what matters. That's important.
Awesome. Oh, such a beautifully ridiculous game.
Indeed. This is also, a lot of people missed this particular Turok because a lot of people played 1 and 2, but missed Turok 3 because this kind of came out at the end of the life cycle for the Nintendo 64, and a lot of people had already moved on at that point. So, a lot of people, I've played this game and they go, wait a minute, there was a Turok 3? There was, in fact, and I really like this one. It is a special kind of ridiculous, and I'm very much a fan of that. So look at this eyeball. I wonder where the weak spot is on this boss.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I can see it.
Everyone, thank you again for donating for this. Worth every penny.
And like I said, this boss fight, as you can see, a little bit easier with big head mode on. You can really see that that weak spot right there. Now we have traveled to this junkyard. Again, I'm not sure why. We're just here now, trying to figure out where the portal that these aliens are coming through is to this this whole alien prison situation. But this is also the first opportunity we get to do the classic Turok thing of fight dinosaurs. Also this big mutant dinosaur thing. All right.
I can't tell if that looked normal or not.
Oh no, not at all.
Perfect.
One of my favorite parts about this is the Velociraptor model we're playing as is indistinguishable from the others, so see if you can find who I am. Alright, so we're coming up now to the first big difficult skip of the game. So normally you have to go on this sort of like bounty hunt to find a whole bunch of different pieces to a generator. And when you find all those different pieces to the generator, then this door up here will open. Instead, we're going to clip through the door using a specific method. We're going to wait for this dude to show up, and then we're going to jump on his head, which is thankfully a larger target now. And then we're going to go up there and try to leave. Okay, come on. There we go.
There we go.
Uh-oh. There we go. All right.
Does big head mode actually make that clip easier?
It does, yes.
Oh, that's great. I love it when stuff like that is functional.
I love that too. Oh, you like the little scene of the giant-headed raptor in there? Yeah. It's pretty good.
It's the top of his head peeking out. So good.
So let's see if we can get back to our claws, because we're going to be in this little narrow entryway here. Alright. Pull out the grappling hook. Boom! And now we have a minigun, because that's what a Velociraptor needs. Alright, this is a great example of bosses just melting. Look at that health.
Just gone.
Just the glaive just disintegrates these bosses. It's kind of ridiculous. Then we just gotta wait here, lock that door. Uh-oh.
For some of these bosses, my brain is playing the little mini game of figuring out what big head mode actually changed on them.
Yes.
I'm not sure I'm getting there with this one. Is it the little light on top? Oh, God.
Okay, here's the actual boss fight. There we go.
Still evaporated by the glaive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little silly. The glaive just melts these enemies, and that's pretty much what the glaive does with this wonderful FPS.
You know what melts my heart?
What's that?
The fact that we've raised over $550 for care already.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is terrific. Y'all keep on keeping on, because we got a lot of marathon, and care is fantastic. And we want to show our support as best as we can to the incredible work that Care does, for real.
I just want to point out that with $248, you can support emergency water trucking for communities suffering from drought.
Ooh.
That means we could help 2 communities suffering from drought and still have money left over to do other things, like provide food for a family of 5 for 1 month.
All right, here comes another little tricky skip. Gonna try to use our momentum to get there. Very good. And up there, this is actually a little secret area, but it lets you get the rocket launcher early, which is good to do this skip. The explosion from the rocket launcher, the damage it does will actually clip through the floor, and we can hit the enemy that triggers this boss to come up here. This boss is great because he has the best Looney Tunes way to defeat him of all time. All you have to do is just walk on over here, walk here, and that's it. That's the boss fight. It's over.
Into the pit.
Yep. And then we are, instead of walking on that little pathway, it's faster to go in the water, so we immediately jump in the water to take us where we need to go. Popping out just to shoot right there. That explosion, once again, will clip through the wall and ceiling because there is a body up there, and if you knock it down, it lands on this little pedestal, which sinks down Indiana Jones style to activate the scepter that we need. Oops. Uh-oh. Excuse me, everyone. I'm trying to do this cool trick. And that opens that door, kind of. This door has seen better days. Now, putting this in, we're just gonna hop on up here. Grab the gem of ice down there. Open both of these up. Grab the lava globe, and the lava globe opens this. The gem of ice we need along with the gem of fire, which we will get in this next section here. And this is one of the more difficult skips in the game because there is a window that's about 0.4 of a second long to get this grappling hook. There we go.
Ooh, there we go. Good job.
Thank you. And that literally saves like 10 minutes of gameplay of like doing this like lava platforming section. It's also kind of a platforming puzzle too. So we're gonna take this and bounce it off the wall. Right there. Have it come through the back and just melt that boss. Because the back is the vulnerable part of that boss, so you just full send that to bank off the wall, and it's over.
I'm so curious. Do you have any idea how much more damage that is doing than it's supposed to be?
I've never personally calculated it, but
reasonable. A lot.
It's a lot. Yes.
I assume it is not. It is not a boss melting.
No. Normally, what you do is like you hit it a few times, and the boss jumps in the lava, and you have to like it heals itself in the lava a little bit, so you have to do like this whole thing of getting the lava to stop falling down, and so that he can't hide in it and stuff. It's a whole thing. Unless it's not.
Unless it's not because you're running at 2 to 3 times the frame rate that the game's expecting.
Uh-huh.
So instead it just melts.
Mm-hmm.
Did we just run past some cultists?
Oh, these guys are extraterrestrials. They, so basically, they're from a universe where, like, everything is the opposite of matter. I forget how they explain it.
Okay.
And all this matter in our universe is stopping their universe from growing, so they want to turn off our universe so that their universe can get bigger or something. It's a little bit confusing.
Physics is that way sometimes. Just...
In this area, you have to strategically think of what enemies you're going to kill and what ones you want to run past. Because the enemies that you kill, every time you do it, it will spawn an enemy somewhere else. So you kind of have to reason, well, what's a good enemy to kill? Because what one is not going to be in my way later? Alright, so we're coming up to a spot that is just basically taking this big old lift from one side to the other. And the reason that we can do that instead of doing what the game intends of having you take the lift to each individual stop it drops you off at and destroying a generator is because there's a jump later that we can just simply make because we're a velociraptor, so we don't have to worry about this whole thing. But this lift is going to take a while because we do have to wait for it. So Z, if there's any announcements or things you want to do, you have plenty of time.
Well, all right. I know that we're all, enraptured with this run. But I do want to say that our social media team is keeping everyone informed about the showcases happening during this event. So feel free to share and repost our account at ladyarcaders.com to spread the word. We appreciate any support you can give. Please, please, please spread the word. If you are posting on Blue Sky, Twitter, wherever you want to post, make sure you tag Lady Arcaders. We want to see your posts. And I don't apologize for the bad pun.
You
course
shouldn't.
not.
You should not.
Yeah, you absolutely shouldn't.
Thank
no matter
you.
no matter how hard I groan at you, don't apologize. I do love this idol you do here. It looks so dangerous.
Yeah, it's so that I don't get shot. Or rather, I get shot less, because I could kill those dudes, but then that would use ammo, and I'd rather not.
Of course.
I'm just trying to not. Alright. So now we are coming to the most difficult skip here, which is essentially going to be the jump that you can simply make. Not this one, but the next one, basically. So I'm going to quickly shoot these two guys up there. There we go. And we're going to try to just make the jump across here. Gonna get a little height. Oh, unfortunate. There's a little bit of coyote time you gotta use here, and that's always a tricky timing thing. There it is. All right.
There we go.
First try in my eyes.
Yes, thank you.
Didn't have to reload.
That's true. We did not have to reload. That matters. Alright, we're going to try to get this glitch where we can clip through the lift and send it up, just like that. That one's a sad one if you miss it, because then it just goes up and you have to wait for it to come down.
Aww. That is sad. Okay, so there is more to those elevator clips than just letting the elevator fall on your head.
Indeed.
Okay.
Alright. These guys don't chase you, they just watch you push the button and then go, hey, rude. So I love these guys, my favorite enemies.
We love a polite enemy.
Mm-hmm.
We love...
Another one, you can just simply make that jump.
Excellent.
Alright.
We love an enemy who knows how not to fight.
Mm-hmm. So this is the final boss that is not the final boss. Basically with this, we want to... Oh god, his head might kind of be in the way. Oh, these shots are harder now. Okay, noted. All right. Those shots are harder now.
Good job, big head mode.
Mm-hmm. So this is Oblivion, like basically the god of these aliens and stuff. Now, we want him to pray, not clap. If he's doing his clapping like that, he's invincible while he does that. We want the pray so that we can actually hit him. So, remember, we want pray, no clap. No clap, we want pray.
Right.
That's
Pray
what we
prayer.
want. Because this is... The RNG in this boss fight can kill runs. It's very sad. No, that's clapping.
No. Pray to the goth horse for prayer.
Yes. Man, how rude.
Oh, no. Can he just
There
do
we
that?
go.
Okay, there we go.
I've
Can he
seen him
just
do
kinda
it
do that
9
as much as
times
he
in a
wants?
row, and it's
Oh, no.
very sad.
Do we have time for a reward?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's really a reward for me. That's why I didn't specify that. So I will say we have another $10 from Erica Lawless, who says, that pun has me dinosaur. Thanks for that, Z. You're great. And that goes toward the bright pink select where to start incentive and also the randomized bosses. Thank you so much, Erica.
Heck yeah. Thank you very much, Erica.
Thank you.
All right, so we're coming up now on the final boss, which means that time is going to be coming up pretty quickly here. Basically, if you angle this shot right with a rocket launcher, you can actually shoot this final boss, which is Possess Joshua, right in the head. And there it is, that's time.
GG.
Thank you. There's one last thing to point out. If I can have everyone's attention. Now they're going to explode this worm thing with the power of Turok. If you are imagining what the sound of a worm exploding sounds like, you're wrong. This is what it actually sounds like.
Oh no.
My actual favorite part of the run.
Okay.
It's perfect, honestly.
Yes.
I see nothing wrong with it. Absolutely
True.
perfect. Spot on.
True. But,
What is this game?
that is the Turok 3 run, y'all. Thank you very much for having me, Lady Arcaders. I'm glad that I could be here, and I'm glad to help raise money for charity.
I've been Kriellya. Thank you so much for having me, Astrid. This is hilarious.
I'm glad you were
Thank you
here.
both so much. And where can we find you both?
You can find me on twitch.tv/AstridTheHorrorGirl. I play horror games and I speedrun horror games, and I speedrun silly things too sometimes.
You can mostly find me around Discord, including the Lady Arcaders Discord. Maybe one day I'll stream. My Twitch is at twitch.tv/Kriellya, and I mostly run Tunic. Oh,
One last
Awesome. Well,
thing
thank
is
you.
you can
Oh, yes.
also catch me tomorrow night here
true.
for Lady Arcaders. I'll be playing Tamashi, which is a game. So
It is a game. Y'all are in for something.
I can confirm this, and that will be our closer for tomorrow night. So
Oh,
definitely be aware that that is an adult-themed game. So if you are not into that sort of thing, then maybe skip out on that one. But we want to see you there anyway. Thank you both so much. That was an incredible run. We're going to take a short intermission, but we have so much more in store for you. Type !schedule to see what's coming up. We'll be right back.